Hello, my name's Jenny, otherwise known on Instagram as The Sunshine Dancer, and my business name is The Sunshine Dancer. And you can find me hashtag Sunshine Dancer on Instagram or on YouTube as Sunshine Dancer. Due to my two passions, obviously, being the sunshine and dancing, and that hasn't changed. I suppose you could call me a holistic wellbeing mindset coach or guide. And I have studied previously, I've done a lot of work in corporate world, many different professions. And I have studied 500 hours of yoga, qualified in meditation, Reiki healing, crystal healing, positive mindset, cognitive behavioral therapies. I have a keen interest in DNA and ancestral cleansing. Worked with plant medicines, being cacao, or one of them, and also 5 elements dance space holder, along with last year qualifying as a breathwork practitioner, and most recently this month as a theta healing practitioner. So and also some Thai massage. So basically what happened was some things started happening to me about 10 years ago, which I couldn't explain. The logical left side of my brain needed to find answers, and then that's what I kind of went on to this exploration within the holistic realms. And yeah, it's been great fun. In the meantime, I was still working in my corporate jobs at the time. And then last year, due to what happened, as we know, I was then unable to go to Jamaica because at that time I was working for the tourism company TUI, and then I was just like, well, what am I going to do? There must be something that I can do other than teaching the odd yoga class here and there. And yeah, lo and behold, when I surrendered the idea, I suddenly got an idea. It takes 21 days to make or break a habit, but 90 days to create a lifestyle. So based on this information, I amalgamated the world's first ever 90-day cycle where you can travel through the cycle with me, and I'm just like a loving, encouraging, guiding hand along the way, where you will have some treatments along with continuous care and telephone consultation with myself. And yeah, I started last October, and within 4 to 6 weeks I was having amazing breakthroughs, because I've been told to let people know it's highly transformational work that I'm dealing with, gratefully. And that is because we work through your shadow work and all of our conditionings and all of our environmental upbringings, etc., to begin with, and then we're able to get to that fantastic stuff. And that's exactly what happened. Folks started calling in their soulmates. They then afterwards began to open up their own business, get the salary in the job that they wanted, that they were happy with. So it went beautifully beyond my expectations. And I work a lot around the moon energies as well. So yeah, with that now, when we bring all of these together, my work tends to attract those who are wanting a loving, guiding hand, somebody who's gonna encourage them, inspire them, empower them. And I will always make you accountable for your work, what you're doing, who you are, but in a loving way. You know, we all already have the tools that we possess in order to become the greatest version of ourselves. I'm just here to show you your true potential. Okay. And yeah, how we learn about energy and how to harness the power of our energy works in with this. And then we're able to literally call in an abundant mindset, lifestyle, anything that we've ever dreamed of. So yeah, we discover what self-limiting and self-sabotaging beliefs that you might have. We're able to work through these. We're able to then bring you into the happiest, most content version of yourself, you know. And for me, that is the greatest gift, to be able to now live my purpose, but also to be able to empower others on their journey. The way that I feel I've been affected by issues which have traditionally made entrepreneurship challenging for women are, yes, there is a lack of funding just across the board anyway. However, if you are on any form of government credit schemes, I know that because of me not being able to travel with my previous job, I then had to go onto universal credit. But once you've been on it for a certain amount of time, if you've got a business idea, I highly recommend the new enterprise scheme. And yeah, definitely get into that, because there's a grant there when you're ready to launch your business, which will help you for the first 6 months towards your business. But in general, like me researching as I go along, there's not much out there. With regards to lack of mentoring, again, yes, because there's hardly any women in business to be able to get that information from, or to bounce off. You know, I am grateful in the fact that I do have some great, strong women around me who are in business and who inspire me. But generally, across the board, we don't have this, and this needs to happen. I do have a reluctance to speak up about my talents and achievements just because of other people's programmed mindset beliefs, you know, oh, how dare she be, you know, doing this, that and the other. But we have to remember, again, they are programmed mindset beliefs. And this is what stops us from becoming the limitless, brilliant beings that we're all here to be. And the sooner that we start realizing this, the sooner we're able to then empower, inspire and encourage each other, especially as women, to become the greatest version of ourselves. How I've overcome obstacles in my way to move forward with my business idea. Personally, ladies, if you are your brand, you need to get out there. And the reason why I say this is you either get your product, if you have a product, but if you are your product, people need to get a feel for you, get to know you, you know, especially if you're working with them in the field that I am. So therefore, I utilised what I already had. Social media's out there, you know. I'm heavily on Instagram, and I do some stuff, like share some stuff on Twitter. Everything I share on Instagram, I share on Twitter. Also put it on YouTube. So yeah, for me, that was the only obstacle. I suppose obstacles now for me is raising the funding with regards to creating my website. But I'm now on the new enterprise scheme, and I'm able to use that grant money to then save up to create my website. So I'm really grateful for that. Other obstacles that I can think of, I was able to do my work from home. So for me, there's no excuses. If you've got the mindset, you've got the business plan, get in touch with the Startup in London Libraries. Like, that course has done me wonders. And find out who your local champion is, and they'll be able to help you along the way. They have everything that you need in order to succeed. Highlights for me personally with the Startup in London Libraries have been, we attended Deptford Library. I learnt a wealth of information there about new companies, and also what is apparent that a lot of current companies are not doing. So yeah, you get to see literally everything for what it is. They give you all of the ins and outs when it comes to information on there. Getting to meet my champion, Mark Burbeck, who has always supported me, guided me, advised in brilliant ways, and still being able to complete the great classes online despite what happened last year. It was a relief to know that I was able to complete the program in its entirety. And then I started my first cycle in October for my business, and the end of October I was asked to join the Startup in London Libraries panel, talking about Black business and how we can progress together as a community. So those for me personally have been great highlights. And I would highly recommend this program to any and everyone within the London boroughs, because it does have a wealth of knowledge that you will be able to be like, okay, I can use bits of this and bits of that in order to incorporate into your business, as well as networking opportunities galore. So yeah, highly recommend. Thank you, thank you, thank you.